Hey dudes, I'm Hilah, and today on Hilah Cooking we're talking how to make gravy. I'm going to show you a simple turkey gravy recipe. You could also make this with chicken if you're doing roasted chicken, but this would be great for Thanksgiving or Christmas or any time that you need some delicious brown gravy to pour on some mashed potatoes or dip some bread into, because gravy lubricates your arteries and it's good for your heart. I'm not a doctor. Alright, so for this turkey gravy, obviously I have here a chicken, not a turkey, because we're only going to be the three of us, counting this guy who's not even going to be eating solid food. So we're just going to do a chicken. You can do the exact same thing with a turkey. It works the same way. So the key to a good gravy is a nice, well-flavored stock. I'm going to start out with some store-bought chicken stock here. Around Thanksgiving time, you can usually find turkey stock in the stores. If you've got some homemade, that's brilliant. In the freezer, that's great. To the stock, I'm going to add a bay leaf and some thyme. Give it a crumble to get those oils released. Some black pepper. And I'm going to add a little bit of sherry. You could use white wine. This is just like the cheapest bottom of the barrel sherry you can find. It's like $8 or something. If you don't want to use alcohol, you could use a little bit of apple cider, like apple juice. Okay, and now here's the part where you need to use your imagination. If I had a turkey, it would come with a turkey neck and the turkey, the heart and the gizzards inside. If you want to use those to flavor your stock and your gravy, then go ahead and put them in the pot as well. So imagine that I'm putting those things in here. Okay, then you just want to bring this to a boil, and then we'll let it simmer with the lid cracked for about 30 minutes. It's going to make sure it's really infused, and the gizzards and everything are going to give the stock a really rich flavor, and also they'll be cooked, so if you want to add them to your gravy later, then they're ready to do that. Yeah, just going to put that over there to boil. And then this is my quote-unquote turkey. So it's cooked. It's been cooling for a while. And a turkey, you'll need to rest it for like a good 30 minutes. So it's perfect to just make your gravy after the turkey's done while it's resting. So, and then in the pan I've got all these beautiful pan drippings. It kind of doesn't look beautiful. I understand that, but it's got a ton of flavor. So I'm gonna get this rack out of here. And then I think I'll actually save these little onion bits, throw them in with my stock too. Some people will roast a turkey with some celery and carrots. That's fantastic. Just pull those out and add them right to the stock, and they'll make sure it gets really richly flavored. These onions look a little burned, but I promise they're actually really sweet and caramelized. So estimate about how much pan drippings you have. This is actually only about a quarter cup. You want about a half a cup. If you were cooking a whole turkey, you would have that. So I'm going to add some butter to make up the difference. And then we're going to put it back on the stove. And you just want to put 2 burners on, kind of medium heat. And we're going to make our gravy right in this pan. So we're going to get these pan drippings hot. I'm going to add a little bit of butter, like I said. And then we're going to add some minced shallot. And we're going to saute that until it's getting a little bit brown. Then we'll add our flour and make a basic roux. So you want to whisk in the flour to avoid any lumps. And then once the flour's all in there, we'll cook it for about 2 minutes until it's nice and golden brown. And then we can add in our strained stock. So we'll just pour it right through a little sieve here. Whisk it around, nice and smooth. Once you get your liquid in there, you can kind of scrape the bottom to get all those little brown bits up. And then if you want to use the gizzards and everything, you can pull those out of your strainer and dice them up and add them back to the gravy. So once it's thickened, it's ready. So at this point, you can either serve it as is, you can mix in your minced giblets or giblets, or you can strain it first if you want to remove all the little bits of shallot and then mix in the meat if you like. Okay, beautiful, silky smooth. Let's pour it into a gravy boat to be proper. So there you go, beautiful texture, silky, it's lovely. It would go great with my butter injected turkey recipe video, or I've also done a couple variations on how to roast a chicken that you could start with. So let's just give this gravy a taste, shall we? That's delicious. Got lipstick on the gravy boat, but nobody cares. Okay. This recipe and all my recipes are available in printable format at hilahcooking.com. And please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And have a wonderful holiday season, everyone. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.